Why does my doctor say that my mask is leaking when my machine says it's not? Let me show you what we look at clinically as far as mask seal goes and why that is. I'm going to create a report here. This is my data, so I can share this with everybody. And I'm just doing the last 7 days as far as the clinical report, the detailed report. What we're looking at when we look at mask leak is, so right in here, I'm going to kind of scroll down, this little line right there. So anytime, and this is kind of where this is set for 24 liters a minute. And a lot of times your machine is set for 30 liters a minute. And so unless your machine hits that 30 liters a minute mark, it's still a significant leak. And this is what your provider's seeing. I'm going to see if I can find a little bit more of a leak on my nights here. But so that's a perfect seal right there. You can see all night long. I'm going to scroll down here and look for a better example here. This, you can see it was still a pretty good seal most of the night, but right in here, you can see that mask leak went up there and it's above that 24 liter a minute line. So this is a lot of times what clinicians will look at and go, hey, your mask's leaking, but you don't necessarily, you're getting a smiley face on your machine and it's telling you it works just fine. But typically, if it gets above 24 liters a minute, you're going to want to try to adjust that. See if I can find some others here. Just little blips here, but you should see a pretty consistent line through here, a pretty flat line. Little leaks are okay. That's a pretty little leak right there. And even the one that you saw earlier wouldn't be one that would probably concern a provider. Again, great seal there. And as we scroll down, little leak there, but again, not too big of a concern. And even the night that we had that leak back up here, not a huge concern because it's not consistent and it's not over time. But I would still get a smiley face there when I had a fairly decent leak there, but it's not enough that would harm it. But if this would be all night long, it probably would still show up as a smiley face on the machine, but it's still a significant leak, and that's why your provider would tell you that it looks like your mask is leaking.